Haven't done a Bison video in a long ass time, but this triggered me. So I was watching season 33 of The Simpsons, the newest season, and pretty much every episode was very, very funny to me, which is rare because every season before that pretty much has been Dullsville. Just taking stories from other places there and adding the Simpsons wacky nature to said story. But this one felt a little bit more original and felt with like the characters were trying to go ahead and go forward with their lives there, like plot wise. It wasn't using like old stories and fairy tales, which is ridiculous. And I was having a good time with the season, and then I felt to myself something's off here. Like Apu wasn't. There was like what 20 episodes in the season, something like that, and Apu wasn't in any episode. And I think the guy who was stuck up the store, he wasn't in any. I saw Barney. I heard Barney. I know that Lenny and Carl had some issues or whatever, so that was kind of weird. But at least they were in the show. I believe I saw Drederick Tatum as well, the Mike Tyson character. I saw him in the show, but I didn't hear him for obvious reasons. Like a few of the other characters from the past that I've seen in the show, like the twins, like in Bart's class. I've seen them, but I didn't hear them because but I've seen them at least. But a popular character who has always been with the show, Apu, he is missing. There's no Quickie Mart references. He's just not there. So according to this, since 2021 last year, he wasn't in last season either. I didn't even notice it because it was such a bad season anyway. I didn't notice a lot of things. So once again, Apu's not there again. Mr. Burns and Smithers was definitely in this season, but not Apu. Then you come again, that thing. And this bullshit right here about being problematic, quote unquote, oh my fucking god. If he wasn't problematic for the past 33 fucking years, leave it the fuck alone. That's like saying you got a scar on your leg when you were 5 years old, and now you're 40 years old, and now all of a sudden that scar can be problematic. Since when? You got a crack on your wall, and 15 years later, someone comes by, looks at the crack, and says that crack in your wall could be problematic. Now Apu, who no one complained about for 30 years, all of a sudden is problematic. Funny how he was a problem around the same time that Disney took over the show. Sure. With all the drinking that goes on the show and the violence, the chaos, all of a sudden, Apu happens to be a target point for snowflakes. I knew something was off, but something was really weird, bro. Still funny though.